I feel like I've been gone for a while, I feel like they ran off with the crowd. I feel like they can't offer a crown, cause I feel like a god as of now. So who do I gotta reach? Who do I gotta speak to? Who do I gotta see? Who do I gotta see through? Who are y'all ain't me? Who are y'all ain't me? So who we all wanna be, and why's it harder to be you?
What up, world, and welcome to Truth Talk Radio, Connecticut's #1 podcast where we speak our truth. We share knowledge in order to build community amongst ourselves. Today is a very special day because I have my guest, Samwall Grimez, here to talk his stuff, tell us his truth and his wisdom with us in the community. Sam, how you doing today?
I'm blessed, man. Everything. Just doing some changes. You feel me?
Okay, what you got going on lately, man? I know you're doing a lot. You got the music going on, and you got the clothing line. You've been having a real interesting life.
I've been crazy blessed to be who I am. You know what I mean? And God has taken His time with me. I recently moved into this place called Turning Point Ministry, and changing some things in my life that I needed to change. I have been in these streets, doing some things that I don't think God was proud of.
Okay.
And so from now on, what I'm gonna do, is right now exalt the name of Jesus. At the same time, be as honest and blunt and up forward as possible what I'm doing. You know, tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. It seemed like you well deep in the spirit, my brother. So are you
Yeah, I'm feeling crazy.
That's what's up. So give us a little bit of background, like where you come from.
All right, so I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. After my mother died when I was probably like 9, so I've been back and forth everywhere. I think I lived everywhere. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. I lived, Chicago. I lived a lot of different places. So, but just a mix of it all made me who I am. Gave me this voice I got, and been blessed to be the person I am for real.
So what I mean, since you moved around, I mean, those is like very hip hop culture. You know, a lot of black people in Chicago, a lot of black people in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? What you was doing down there?
Everything, bro. I started doing security bouncing work everywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, I was doing the music then.
Big
I'm a
dude.
hip hop artist. I put out a few albums. I did some things with some signed artists on, and still doing it, still doing the music, still shaping things. I've been blessed with this voice. I think the voice was more than anything. Everybody's a rapper, but nobody sounds like the kid do.
Okay. I mean, you kind of remind me of Pop Smoke, with the deep voice. You rap the same? You rap like that?
I'll take that. Not at all. Like I'm definitely an original vessel. I'm definitely not like any other person. If you ever check my videos, anybody can check my name. You can see where I ran around. I just had a lot of I guess law troubles. I was getting back and forth in the jail. I had kids. I did some other things. So there's a big space in between the guy I am now and the guy I was then. But yeah, I'm definitely original. Definitely somebody who I probably don't emulate. I sound alike, but we definitely different.
Okay. So seems like you had a lifestyle change. Like, has that changed your art in any way? Like your music, you said you like to do music. I take it you was more hip hop. What's up now? Has that changed?
Not at all. I think all that changed was the content of the hip hop. Not necessarily even now. What I say I'm doing gospel, but I'm not doing stuff of the world. Um, it's a lifestyle change, but it didn't change who I was. All it did was enhance who I was.
Okay.
I've been completely honest. I think even the music, when I was in my mess and I was doing things that I had no business doing, I still was honest about who I was and what I was doing. So I'm still doing that now. I'm still gonna tell the truth and keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not cursing and screaming and yelling like I was. You're not gonna see me flashing guns. No.
So you're not on your Onyx. You're not on your Wu-Tang. you more a Drake in the industry, storytelling. Oh,
Y'all got to bear with me. I'm in the sticks right now. Way far
Oh,
out.
okay. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, bro. We still here. We still got you. So yeah, I was just asking, like, what is your content now? Like, what's your drive now?
um, like I said, you know, I'm in a transition where, I was doing things in the street where I thought I was gonna die, and using drugs, and not being a father to my children, and not doing the things I wanted to do. I thought, um, I had life kind of in the wrong perspective. And now I'm starting to understand God a little more, and drawing closer and seeking Him. I think as an older man, um, I started to see God on my own. When we was kids, my mama used to make us go to church, but now I'm excited about the blessings. There's so many promises. The Bible says so many things, um, and they can be really reality. They're not just things that we talk about, but they actual things that happen. Um,
Okay.
so I'm different, but I'm still Sam. You know what I mean? Just a different Sam. See, old Sam. New Sam better than the old Sam. I'm just not um, frivolous. I'm not flamboyant as much. I think it was
Yeah.
time to kind of settle things and become a man more. So I'm definitely grown, way
So
grown, and way more responsible.
one thing I realized about like hip hop in the industry, like it's a great influence, especially for like little brown boys. You know what I'm saying? We see the fast cars, we see the money, and I feel like we chase after that. You know, that allure, so we can have it. And sometimes that lifestyle puts us in places that isn't necessarily good for us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like the drugs, like you said, nightclubs. You might get into a fight. I just feel like maybe a lot of the images and that they put in front of us make us like go astray a little bit. You know what I mean? Like lead us
Yeah.
off of what we supposed to be doing.
When I started doing hip hop music, people were actually doing what they were saying they was doing in records. Right now, it's a lot of cats who just out here and they're not really living like it. So it made me more authentic. It made me um uh I guess you know uh doing the things that these dudes was talking about in songs I was actually doing.
So it sounds like you probably started rapping in the '90s, huh? I think we faded out. Sam, you sound like I think you said you were real when you started rapping back then in the '90s, where I mean people was really doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, I think we got you back. But like you
Okay.
were saying, like nowadays it's just cap, like what they call it. It's you just rapping the rap. Like you got these 6ix9ine characters, right? That
Yeah,
you
yeah.
rapping all that gangster stuff, then you snitch, right? And then you go to jail, then you come home, but he still got fame. Like, what's that about? Like, he's still getting money out here. He's still alive.
Cause it's
What
like
what's that about? Not
it's
that
a
I
lot of people
condone
like that.
violence.
You don't
Not
forget.
that I condone it, but I'm just saying if y'all say this and that, back in the day, I don't think that would have flew. You know what I'm saying?
It's, it, it feel like snitching is the new job now. People getting money off of it. They telling on their homies, and that's part of the reason why I'm out of the game and I'm not doing certain things. You can't do what you used to do, and then talk about it on the records. Somebody might tell them, um, and it's more snitches than real people out there.
You seen what
It's
happened to
like
Bobby Smurder? I heard he coming home.
that's one of the hardest things I'm watching with hip hop right now. I'm watching a lot of cats who said they was somebody, and they was telling, they was telling. You can't never be sure um, who's being real and who's being fake right now unless you're pulling out paperwork.
Right,
And you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying?
right.
At this point, I'm not the dude. I can't even tell people. I can't even tell people where I stand. Folks will be done told them folks where I be at.
Right.
Um,
I
and
mean,
if you was somebody, if you was somebody, if you were really, if you were,
I think he faded out once more. I'm gonna give him a second. Cause I feel like, Sam was going in on something. You know what I'm saying? He really. I find it interesting when you find genuine artists out here who really rapping good. They could rap and they really stand behind their music. Like they don't get the acknowledgement they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got Drake, yeah, you got J. Cole. There's only one of them. And there's like a million artists out there who really live in the rap, right? So I just think it's crazy. I feel like the industry is like rigged in a sense. Like if y'all agree, uh, drop something in the comments. Like, but I just feel like the industry is rigged. Like they
Ah,
pay they they paying people. Sam, we got you back.
I'm back. I'm back. Like I told you, I'm far out, bro. If you look at my backyard right now, it's barns out in the back where I'm at. You feel me? Like
You
it's a
got
different place right
Silence of the Lambs over
there.
there.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. It's far away from that cycle I was in. You got to get out
right.
of your comfort zone.
Okay.
You want change, then you got to do some uncomfortable things for change to occur. You
Okay, well now word. So say like a person in a bad situation, like someone in the hood or dealing with addiction, like what you got some type of tips that can help them to get through it? Cuz I got a few
I
friends,
mean,
but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. You know,
come on, baby.
that I can still hear you.
You said it again.
Now I was saying like if you had any
Okay.
advice for
I
anyone
ain't,
like in a bad situation, maybe be abusive situation or they ain't got good friends around them or they feel alone and they on drugs, you know what I mean, drug addiction. Is there anything you could say to them to help them out or point them in a specific direction to something they could do to help get out of that
I think
darkness, you know?
first things first, Q. The person that's in the situation has to want change. You gotta welcome change into your life, and those things are there. Those options are there, but you gotta decide in your life if you're done or you're not. You know what I mean? You can't be one of those cats with one foot in, one foot out. I was like that for a long time before I decided to kind of take it seriously.
Oh man, the sticks is brutal. No reception. I think he had a sprint. Sam, we gotta get you back. But like he was saying, he's like, I feel like what he's saying is like you gotta want help, right? If you're in a bad situation, regardless of how you got there, right? If you recognize that you're in a bad situation, or you got a friend that's in a bad situation, you know what I'm saying? You that friend, you
I
just
done lost sound.
hello, what up?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. What you were saying? You
I'm
said
back.
you were saying that they gotta want it, right?
But correct. It starts in inside. You gotta want to do something different with yourself, and then those things will follow. You know what I'm saying? And then secondly, you really gotta believe that God can make it happen. If you really is a man and you really decide you want to change, then you put your best foot forward. When you was broke and you wanted to make some money, you put your best foot forward. You go ahead and make it happen. I think all real men do that. But you got to be deciding in your own mind, because God help those who help themselves. I'm not gonna scream Jesus and I ain't doing the work. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the work yourself. You got to step out your comfort zone and get it popping. No matter what I was doing, I was the type of cat go get it, come back with it. You did. So if that's the case, then you got to put your foot forward and go get it. Snatch your life back, bro. Don't let your life fade off on you. Snatch your life back on your own. You know what I mean?
Nah, 100, 100, yo. I be saying that too. When people say, I could be a little callous sometimes with my words, right? But I'm like, yo, you got two hands, 2 feet. You got a brain. Like my mother used to always say, why don't you use the brain the Lord gave you? You ever heard that?
Amen. Amen. You know what I'm saying? That's how them older people was moving in my era. That's what it was. Use the brain that God gave you, and you can make moves. I got like 8 minutes right now. I got to get out of here. I got to go do some things.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Well, nah, I appreciate you
but
tuning in, bro.
I
Uh,
love you, bro. You already know. Q was let's be clear. Q was at my baptism. Q been with me. Even before that, he was with me in the club, and he seen how I was being niggas. So I was acting a fool.
Hey. Nah, we ain't faking that noise here, bro. I just joking.
But he for definitely is one of the realest cats. I know. I love you, brother. I see you out here. You doing your thing. Keep moving. And I'll see you this weekend because it's my birthday. Friday night, my birthday.
I'm gonna pull up on you, bro.
That sound about right, my boy. I'll see you then. And to everybody who watching, you already know. Keep your eye on me. I'm nowhere near done. You dig?
Ooh, where can they find you at?
So just Google the name. Samwall Grimez is everywhere. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Facebook. You can go on Instagram. I'm around. So right. I'll be around. Just keep your eye on my page. I got new music coming out, some videos coming out. Shout out to Esco. Shout out to Make Me Entertainment, the things that I'm into. So I love you guys. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, man. Thanks for tuning in. My boy Samwall Grimez. We'll get with you later.
Word. God bless.
Yeah, guys. So that was my boy Samwall Grimez, man. He interesting dude, interesting life, man. But he really, I really wanted him on the podcast. We didn't really get to it, but he transitioned from street hustler to, you hear him now. He's talking about God. He's talking about, you know, the promises of the word. Like, he's heavy in it now. You know, and I think that's good. You know, when you find something positive, whatever it may be, you find something that uplifts you and it encourages you to, you know, do good and do good for yourself. And then, you know, let that vibration, let that good energy echo out to the world, you know. And I just think that's a great thing. And I needed other people to hear it. I wanted to elevate that. He has so much more going on, but, you know, we'll have him on another episode of the podcast. Well, I keep saying podcast. This is a radio show. We'll have him on a new episode of the radio show in the future.
Yeah, this a damn classic. I like the bigger picture. Fuck some Instagram tapping. I've been the man, that's it. For y'all to debate it, you gotta be hated. You bitches can't match this. The shots they be taking are not at our faces. The pistols jam mad quick. Don't get your damn ass kicked. I kill them with these punches. Give them fists in their caskets. Witness the metamorphosis. They was never fit for it. We ain't ever forfeiting. We ain't for fitting in, so fuck it. I'm gonna stand out. But that's just me being me, and I think they understand now. Peace.